Are you sick of having to pay tons of money to rent your favorite Disney classics or miss out on Disney exclusives? Well, this is the perfect streaming service for you. My name is Travis.
My name is Brayden.
My name's Sophie.
And we will be giving you the necessary information you need to switch to Disney Plus.
So for the Walt Disney conglomerate, so Disney is a worldwide media producer, meaning that they produce news, TV, movies, everything like that people would want in a televised media company. Disney owns things such as Disney Plus, Disney Channel, 20th Century Fox, Marvel, Lucasfilms, Pixar, ABC, and so many other companies too alongside of that. Our main focus today will of course be Disney Plus. Along with that, Disney is also the second largest mass media company. Disney owns $22.45 billion in media revenue, and along with that, it owns 40% of all American televised movie and media. Of course, everyone knows what old Disney movies and old Disney TV shows are like, and you can all find that also alongside on Disney Plus.
Walt Disney was founded by the two brothers under the father of Elias Disney in the 1900s. The family business started with their last name based around a short film production revolving more around cartoon characters. This eventually came across the idea to rename the company label to Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. This happened once they moved to Hyperion Ave in the neighborhood of Hollywood and rebuilt this brand new studio. After Robert Iger stepped down from the position, he wanted to be able to spend a lot of his free time on the creative side of the company. He's on the end of his career at Disney as being the executive chairman through the year of 2021.
The Walt Disney Company mission statement is that the mission of the Walt Disney Company is to entertain, inform, and inspire people around the globe through the power of unparalleled storytelling, reflecting on the iconic brands, creative minds, and innovative technologies that make ours the world's premier entertainment company. And with this is that everyone knows the Walt Disney Company, everyone knows the classic Walt Disney movies, things like Peter Pan, things like Snow White, old movies like that genuinely cater to a family audience and promote good values and things like that. A lot of the time people say that Disney is for children and things like that because animated media and content genuinely cater to a younger audience. But with Disney buying more and more companies and things like that, they are expanding upon their values and organizations, now owning Marvel and Lucasfilms, which more cater to a more young adult audience, being able to promote their values and their ideologies to a wider, more large audience. The components of the Disney franchise are, of course, Disney Plus, which is our main focus of today's Some of the components of the Disney franchise are Disney Plus, Walt Disney Pictures, Marvel Studios, and many, many others that Disney has bought throughout the years. The primary focus for us is Disney Plus, which is basically a subscription-based online streaming service that you can get online for your TV, computer, anything like that. It's basically like another Netflix, another Hulu, but a lot cheaper, only $7 a month or $70 a year. There's of course the Walt Disney Pictures, which makes the movies that everyone knows, the animated movies, live action. When you think of Disney, you think of these movies. And one of the more recent things is Marvel Studios, which basically that Disney bought. Everyone knows Avengers, all the superhero movies, which Disney now owns a large stake over and which has made Disney a lot of money.
Since the Walt Disney Company first released a film in the 1930s, they have created hundreds of movies and shows, most of them being very successful. Four of the most popular texts I will be talking about are Avengers Endgame, Moana, The Mandalorian, and Phineas and Ferb. Avengers Endgame is an action sci-fi movie that is the final in the Avengers series that are based off the Marvel comic books. This movie is one of the most successful box office hits to ever come out, netting Disney over $900 million in revenue. Also, this movie has been reviewed by a lot of websites, scoring a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 78% on Metacritic, and a 5 out of 5 on Common Sense Media. Moana is a Disney classic animation family film that came out in November 2016. This movie follows the adventures of a girl that was chosen by the sea to save her people and hometown. On the opening weekend, this film grossed around $56 million and has made plenty more since it came out. They have come out with a lot of merchandise for this movie, like bedsheets, clothes, toys, and many more that have been very successful. Lastly, this film was nominated for Best Song in 2017 and ended up winning that award. The Mandalorian was one of the first Disney Plus exclusive, and it debuted on November 12, 2019, getting a lot of positive feedback. This show is a space western themed, and the second season is coming out soon, which is supposed to get a lot of attention. The first week this show was released, it got almost 40 million people to watch it. The CEO of Disney told analysts that 65% of people who watched the series also viewed at least 10 other pieces of content on the service, boosting streaming numbers generously.
The TV show Phineas and Ferb is a great example of how Disney can consistently hold a great rating because this first aired in 2007. Phineas and Ferb brings in around $325 million. This was written around 7 years ago too, showing that it has gained a lot more viewers and profits for the company. Phineas and Ferb is usually for a younger crowd, but there's many mixed reviews, but overall the rating is 95% with a majority of people very satisfied with the show. The end. Thank you for watching. This is our Works Cited page. This is where we got all our great information.